Hello fellow witches and wizards, my name is PhoenixGinny and welcome back to Let's Play True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 2. So, interesting story about this particular video. I'm not actually playing this right now. This is actually a voiceover of a part I already recorded. So I don't if you've been watching my live streams, you'll know kind of what happened and why this video is super delayed and why I'm doing a voiceover of this instead of just recording my commentary while I play the game. You see, I did do that. I did what I normally do. I played the game and I did my commentary over it and everything seemed fine. Until I went to edit my audio recording. So a lovely viewer of mine suggested a while back that I use the program called Audacity, which is a free software you can download from the internet that allows you to edit your audio. It allows you to edit out background noise. And as you probably know already, that is really helpful for me because I have a very loud computer. I have loud computer fans. When I first ever when I made this computer, when I custom built it, I was figuring out what parts I wanted for it, and I had a limited budget, and custom-made computers are very, very expensive, and so I only had a limited amount of money I could use to buy the things that I needed for the computer, and I thought spending more money on a graphics card was way more important than spending money on quiet fans, which I think most people would agree anyway. So I got the cheapest, loudest fans I could. And be aware, I wasn't thinking about YouTube when I built my computer. I wasn't really considering making YouTube videos, so I wasn't really thinking about how loud my fans were. Audacity is really good for editing out background noise, and it works great. Okay, so I went to edit my audio because, you know, I was recording my microphone in Audacity while I was recording my visuals and the game audio with OBS. So I had them both recording at the same time. I don't do anything weird with that. I record both at the exact same time. Of course, it is a little wonky apart from that because I need to start Audacity and then get into the game, and then I can't stop Audacity till I get out of the game because you can't play this game in a windowed mode. So there is a bit of dead audio I need to cut out, but anyway, I'll get to that. First of all, that wasn't even the first problem, okay? I went in to edit my audio in Audacity and my voice pitch was like two or three or even four notches too low. I was like, who is that? That's not me. That's not my voice. The pitch was too low. And I'm like, how did that happen? I didn't touch my settings at all. I didn't touch my pitch settings at all. I didn't even know that you could do that. So I was like, what is going on? So I thought, I don't know. Maybe Audacity maybe it was a glitch and something happened. I don't know. So I looked up how to change the pitch because I wasn't going to ship it like that. I needed the pitch I wanted it to sound like me. So I looked up how to change the pitch, and you just go to effects and you go down to change pitch. Honestly, didn't even know what I did. I just dragged the slider over to the right a couple of notches. I couldn't tell you how many because I just knew that my voice needed to be higher, so I just moved it in the higher position. And it worked. I listened to my audio recording and I sounded great. I sounded perfect. No problem. Okay. So then I went to edit the audio. And so, like I said, I start Audacity and then I get into the game and then I press record on my video when I'm ready to actually play. And then there is a point in the game where I had to cheat and I had to go to Katie. And so I did cut that bit out. So I did pause the recording, but I didn't pause Audacity. And then I continued the video recording when I was ready to use Katie. And all the way to the end, stopped recording the video at the end when I stopped playing, and then got out of the game and then stopped recording Audacity. So Audacity recorded the whole bit. So I needed to cut out dead audio that, you know, I'm not saying anything. So that's the very beginning, and then the part where I'm waiting for Katie to load, and then the very end. Which isn't a problem, because it also records the sound my keyboard makes when I press the button to start and stop recording. You can hear the dun. So I know exactly where to cut it. No problem. I just cut it right when that sound happens. And even if I'm like a millisecond or so off, it's just a millisecond or so off. It's not a big deal, okay? So I edited that, cut out the dead audio, and I, you know, turned down the background sound. So then I put my audio on top of the video, and it doesn't match. And I'm just like, how? And I'm not talking about like seconds. I'm talking like, well, I am talking about seconds. I'm not talking milliseconds. I'm talking about seconds. Okay? So I start the video right when I press the record button, okay? And the Audacity audio, I cut out only the bit right before I press that button. So it should be playing the video exactly when I spoke. Exactly when you hear my voice should match up exactly with the video. And at first it's fine, but then my clicks are off. Like my microphone can pick up the clicks of my mouse and it's fine. Until it, you know, the clicking of the mouse where my mouse is on screen right now, it doesn't match when I click. When you hear the click in my microphone. And really, that's not a big deal. But then I start reading the screen and that part already happened. Like the video is like too fast. That part already happened when I'm reading the part. See right here how there's words above here? I always feel like there's a point earlier where I read something and it happened way before my audio happened. It's like the video bitrate is way faster than the audio bitrate. I think it's the bitrate. I don't know. The bitrate, I don't understand what bitrate is. So that I might be completely off about that. So I have no idea how that happens. It's not as if I stopped talking for a bit. It's not as if I cut out a chunk of the video or I cut out a chunk of audio. I have no idea why the video is so much faster than my audio when I recorded both at the exact same time. I don't know. So I thought, okay, well maybe I just cut off a little bit more in when I edited my microphone audio. Maybe I cut off a little bit more than I intended. So what I did was, well, first of all, my first solution was I'll just go back to my microphone audio and I'll re-edit it and I'll cut it better this time. So I go back to my audio. And the problem is, you know, the audio that I edited, that bit is already gone. So I need to go, like the bit that I cut, you know, the dead audio is gone. I can't get that back. So I need to go back to the original file, the one with the lower pitch. So I gotta redo the pitch part. And I can't redo the pitch. Because I don't know, it was complete dumb luck that I fixed it the first time. Because I literally just went in to change pitch and just moved the slider to the right wherever I felt like, and it worked. I have no idea where I put it. Because I can't repeat it. I try to do exactly what I did the first time, and it doesn't work. My voice is way too high. Like, I put it slightly to the right, and I sound like a chipmunk. I put it slightly to the left, and it's back to being too low. So I was like, okay, let's go to the correct audio and look at the pitch and look at all the little numbers in the graph to see, you know, exactly where the pitch should be. Okay, so I write it all down to the number, everything, all the settings. And then I go to the old audio, the unedited audio, and I put in all the little numbers in the chart. And it's still wrong. I sound like a chipmunk. I'm like, how did I get it to work the first time? I don't know. I got so frustrated. I said, just forget it. Just forget it. This is what we'll do. So I go to the video, to video editor, and I use the edited audio, And what I do is I just take a still photo of the very first screenshot. I just take a screenshot and I put it at the beginning and I put it for 8 seconds. I determined it was about 8 seconds off. Okay, so then I play the video, and so the video is delayed 8 seconds, but my audio is going like normal. And it's great. I get to the part where I'm reading that line that's at the top of the screen and it fits perfectly. But then a few seconds later, it's completely off. The video is still too fast. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's 12 seconds off. I put the first screenshot for 12 seconds to delay the video 12 seconds. And then, you know, when I read the dialogue at the top of the page, it's completely off. But the second part is right. Okay, so the 12 seconds is right. So I think, okay, it's going to be fine for the rest of the video. No. Later on in the video, now it's 20 seconds too off. What? What? It's like the video gets exponentially faster. And it's going the exact same speed it always goes. I didn't do anything to it. I don't understand. I could not get my audio to match the visual. The video would get exponentially faster even though it's going completely normal and I did nothing to it. I have no idea how that happens. Long story short, I am not going to use Audacity as much because for whatever reason, I can't get my audio to match the visuals. Like, and this isn't the only time this has happened. In a Sims video I posted a way back, I think 2 Sims videos this happened. I had to boost my audio. I don't know what it was. I had to cut out a bit of the video to make it match the audio because the audio was too fast. And at that point, it wasn't a big deal. It was like I said, like only by a few seconds. So I didn't have to do too much, but it was still a hassle. This was impossible to fix. I could not fix it. So here I am giving you this voiceover. And that's not all. This is the second time I've tried to do this voiceover. At the end of all of that, on the same night, I was so frustrated. I said, that's it. I quit. I'm just doing a voiceover over the video. I'm in the middle of the video doing the voiceover when I realized I was not recording desktop audio. So you could hear me, but you couldn't hear the game. And that was it. I was like, fat, that's it. I quit. I just shut down my computer and went to bed after that because I was done. So it's quite frustrating. Yeah. This is the second time I'm recording this. And I couldn't even tell you what's in it because I did this. That was my struggle like 2 weeks ago. Like I was so fed up with it that I haven't returned to it since. So who knows what happens in this video. But yeah, that's my 15-minute long story. No, not quite 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes. So I won't be using Audacity quite as much. I'm still using it a little bit, especially when there's not much audio. I'm still going to use it for The Sims because I can control Audacity while I'm playing The Sims because you can play that game in windowed mode. But for games that I can't play in windowed mode, Nancy Drew and True Fear, I'm not going to use Audacity. So you're just going to have to deal with the fans in the background. I know it's very awful. And I know that I sound super loud. But I can't control that. And personally, I feel like it's better that I be too loud than too quiet. Because there's only so much you can do when it's too quiet. Yeah. That's my story about why this part is super, super late. And I apologize for that. I have a lot going on, a lot of stuff I'm doing. And so it kind of gets put by the wayside. So, yeah, why don't we just enjoy the video. There's 15 minutes left of this video. This is me trying to do this puzzle. I'm sure I had riveting commentary. I considered just using the original audio too, with the pitch too low, but the problem is that one was off too. The video was still exponentially faster. So I If any of you know what's going on, if any of you have used Audacity and you know what bit rates are and how they work, please let me know in the comments. 'Cause yikes. This puzzle isn't too bad. At least it stays lit when you have it correct. It's kind of annoying that you have to be so particular about the details, but that's kind of what makes the puzzle a puzzle. And I already used Katie, didn't I? So apparently the clue that I missed was that stain on the wall in that bedroom. That's the second time I've gotten stuck and I needed to find one more thing in that bedroom. That bedroom is just... That's the problematic bedroom. All done. A library hidden under a library. Why? We're using those night vision goggles again. Spooky, spooky. I can't really see or do much while holding the goggles. I should turn the lights on. You see, normally I would have, I should focus on getting the lights on and then I'll explore. I would have used the audio despite it being, you know, off. But the thing is, there's a jump scare in this game. There's a jump scare in this particular part. And the scream would have been, the scream that I do, the jump scare, so to speak, would be way off from when it actually happens in the video. So I thought it was too stupid to use. That's our puzzle. Now what is this? It looks like a map of this basement, I think. Does the X mark the spot? The lines above the map, though, I don't have a clue. A code, a barcode. It means you need to find the blue binder in that location of the library. And it'll have pieces of the code to the door. You'll see. I think that this is the chemical to develop photos. Developer, it's called. Vent 1, vent 2. It doesn't look like there's power. A library card. I wonder if Dr. Chuvacha needed all this for his work in psychology, or maybe he just had a lot of free time. Contemporary painting, chemistry, organic chemistry, volume 7, 1966, Latin English Dictionary, volume 8, 1797, botanics, or botanics, illustrated chemistry, TA, 1947. Yeah, those are books that we found in the library, at the on the top floor, you know, with the machine thing, with the new looking thing. I don't know why I'm still reading. I don't know what I'm talking about. Strange, the computer sounds like it is running. Jack has changed. At first I thought it was because of the fights with Elizabeth, but then I realized that it was most noticeable after his night shifts. Heard Jack talking to someone. I thought it was Christian, but then saw Christian on camera 4. There was no one else on the grounds. Confronted Jack about the other day. He lost it, yelled at me, told me not to ask again. He said our friendship was on the line. What the? I heard her, too. I understand why Jack wouldn't talk about it. So Jack didn't change overnight. Something was happening to him over time, long enough for Alex to notice. Now I know that Jack and Alex heard her. I wonder if anyone else did. Probably gonna use that computer later. Bug. A bug. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, looking for the clue. Yeah, and that's me explaining it. I already explained it to you. It's in that edge of the cactus arm, right over there. And it's not hard. You just kind of search the bookshelves until you see a hand like that. Not a hard puzzle at all. And now it's in the arm of the cactus, the left arm. The bicep. So the lines help locate the book. Unlikely that the books have been rearranged since, so this should work. Oh no, I should have known it was a timer switch. I have to press it again. Here's the next one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of looking everywhere because I can't find it. Oh, geez. Dearest Christopher, it has come to my attention that you have sent inquiries about the 3 to local hospitals and emergency rooms. Behind my back! I told you, you will not find anything about them because fate brought them to us. I gave you the unique honor to let you into our circle. You don't care? Fine. I don't care about your theories either. Just keep Dahlia entertained and you'll get all that was promised to you. Remember, you're so much involved in this. You're as much involved in this as anyone now. Whatever they were doing here clearly was highly secret. Claudia seemed scared. I am afraid I know what he meant by entertained in that photo. In that photo, I saw Christopher holding Dahlia while a patient, one of the 3, was strapped to a machine. She was made to watch. Okay, so we have a 7 and a 9. And a 4. 7, 9, 4. Oh, gotta turn the switch on again. Okay, so I just absolutely love that because the whole game sets you up for that. Like in the very beginning, when you first use the goggles, you're like, oh man, there's gonna be a jump scare. And then nothing happens for like the whole game. For all the times that you use these goggles, there's never a jump scare. It lulls you into a false sense of security until this moment. It's great. It's perfect. What? Sorry. She ran right by me. I felt her dress, her hair. It is real. She is real. Is she waiting for me in the corridor behind my back? Should I hide up in here? Push on? What if there's something even worse ahead? If you're reading this, she is real. Not a shadow, not your imagination. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the next clue. Should be the last one. I can almost hear breathing behind me. Not sure I want to turn around. I really hope there aren't many more of these left. Yeah. So on the right bicep. And I don't see it. Yeah, weird. I thought it was there. Where is it? So now here's me just looking for it. Because I didn't know where it was then either. It's actually tricky. You gotta... I mean, I think I'm moving my cursor too fast to find it. No, it should be right there. I think I'm moving my cursor too fast. That's why I didn't find it. Yeah. Wait, this one should be the last one. Or, I mean, the next one we find should be the last one. Coming up to the end of the video here. Don't mind me shuffling my notes around. Now we have the door open, but we will figure out what's inside next time, leaving you off on a bit of a cliffhanger there. But I will end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below telling me what you thought of the video. If you liked the video, click the like button. If you want more videos like this, click subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Also, check out my Patreon, link in the description. I also live stream here on YouTube. Join me every day except Wednesdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except on Saturdays when I stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream The Sims, puzzle games, adventure games. I also stream, those are the games that I stream on the weekdays. I'm streaming Sherlock Holmes currently, and some Nancy Drew as well, and The Sims, of course, on Thursdays. But Saturdays, I also stream reading books, and we're currently reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So check that out. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you have a magical day.